Oh, yeah.
What up, what up? Will here with the Slowpitch Bat Bros, and today we got the new DeMarini NAUTALAIs, we got the brand new version of the Dale Brungardt signature, and we got the new version of the Midload Nautalai here. Let's check them out. All right, so here's a closer look at the new limited edition releases of a couple new Nautalais from DeMarini. So this is just gonna be a repaint job of that ice bat, that original Dale Brungardt signature, teal barrel, white handle. And then we got the Nautalai Midload, which is gonna be a repaint job of like that teal and green Nautalai. I think that was a really underrated bat. That thing's fantastic. One of the best balanced bats out there in my opinion. So I've actually heard some chatter that these are the new stamp versions of the Nautalai, and that's actually not true. So this is just the same old Utrip Stamp. These are going to be the same exact bats as their predecessors. This is going to be the same exact thing as the ice bat. This is going to be the same exact thing as that blue and teal balanced Nautalai. They just ran out of stock, so they're re-releasing them and might as well slap on a new paint job. So we're gonna hit these and actually do a balance versus end load comparison. These are two good bats that are both gonna hit absolute nukes, but we wanna check out the difference between a balanced bat, and then this one's gonna be kind of like a 3/4 ounce end load to a 1 ounce end load, somewhere in there. They don't exactly specify, but both gonna be 13-inch Nautalai continuous fiber barrels and an alloy handle. These are some of the hottest bats in the game. They just don't last a super long time. The compression starts way the hell up at like a 350 and then drops down very quickly to like 250. Literally after like 25 swings. It'll kind of slowly creep down to that 220 mark right at about 150, 200 swings, and eventually they'll break on you. We'll let you know if we see a seam develop on these. Usually there's a kind of a diagonal seam that develops, but it lasts a long time. They won't truly break for a while. So, and might as well actually throw in the 1/2 ounce end load there too to see which one of these we prefer most. They're all gonna be the same bat, just slightly different weighting on each. Let's get after it. All right, so quick little update here on the Utrip Stamp change. Most of you guys aren't actually gonna have to use the new Utrip Stamp, the new 240 stamp, until 2023. That's only gonna be enforced for like conference guys until then. However, companies have to stop making these 220 bats. So if I were you, I would honestly stock up on these 220 bats. Like for example, these Nautalais are gonna be the last 220 Nautalais ever made. And I think they're only making like 300 of each of these. If you wanna snag one of these, head over to headbangersports.com. I can get you 40 bucks off. Use the promo code BATBROS at checkout. I would recommend that you stock up on these 220 bats to use for the next couple of years before everyone is forced to use those 240 bats. They're gonna be a little bit dead and down. So without further ado, let's start out with the Dale Brungardt signature, the ice bat. Very, very popular. These things sold out very fast last release. It's gonna be the same bat, just a little more purple on it. So let's check it out. This is our end loaded bat for the day. All right. First swing, that sounds pretty good. So 30, 40 swings, if you're using like a decently hard classic gun ball, is all you need on these. And then they're ready to go. Just based on experience with the Nautalai, after about 40 swings like that with hard balls, we're gonna be at about a 250 compression right now.
Barrels are overrated.
Way overrated.
Overrated.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, it's still good. Ball off the hand.
See ya.
Yeah, man, these are very good.
Oh, man.
Get off the metal. Oh!
Ah. Woo!
Get it.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hit the light!
It's over the light.
Oh, that's over the light. Let's go.
Light.
Damn.
Yeah!
That's gotta be it.
Metal door.
All right, now we got the balanced version. We got the mid-load. It's gonna be that gray and pink and purple. Way lighter.
Woo. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, this feels like I'm swinging at 25 now. These are both 26 ounce, by the way.
Smoked.
Too far left.
Dead action?
Oh, no. Ooh, there we go. Woo!
For sure.
Oh, that's a big one. Stop it.
Oh, yeah.
And he falls up there.
Oh, yeah. Woo! I'm a bit torn because I kind of like this because you don't really have to use like your full body to hit it. Whereas like with the full ounce end load, you really kind of have to wind up. With this, you can kind of just flick the hands, which I'm kind of digging. There's not a lot of balance bats that can generate that kind of power when you just flick the hands, but this alloy handle Nautalai barrel can definitely do it.
God damn, get me a house.
Ah, not high enough.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, this, whew, that's impressive. Behind it.
Off the hands?
I'm behind it.
That's 70 feet over the fence, bro.
My swing just doesn't feel good with that.
Yeah.
And a couple hacks with the half ounce end load, the red bat. Typically, I like a half ounce end load best, kind of get the best of both worlds. More powerful barrel, but you can still control it a little bit. Oh, jam shot. That's gone though. It's out.
We got it.
Yes, sir. All right, and to get a better idea of how these things perform, I want to put it up against the Cartel, a different type of composite technology that DeMarini uses that I think might even be hotter, and then the Freak 23 here. So let's try them out. I'm gonna take a couple swings with each. And for this comparison, we're gonna use these Evil 52 Plus balls, a bit softer, because with the really hard balls, we're just gonna hit them over the fence, and it's gonna be harder to tell.
Goodbye.
Oh, buddy. Dude, what? So the mid-load is easier to swing, but this just is better for your swing, if that makes any sense. Like my swing is just so much smoother with a bit of end load. This though, like if you want bat control, if that's all you care about, bat control, this is the hottest balance bat I've ever swung, hands down. Well, maybe the lady Cartel, but DeMarini makes the hottest balance bats out there in my opinion. All right, how do these stack up to the Cartel? I will say this is a bit different because we have a composite handle here, but it's going to be that advanced performance composite in the barrel, slightly different tech.
Sounds better already.
Dude, I missed that bad. Way the hell out. Oh, yeah.
Sounds better even coming off.
Dude, the sound is incredible. Oh, that's off the hands.
That's chain link.
That's over. Wow. I might like this tech more than the Nautalais, honestly. Oh my God. Dude, this is better. I legit think this is better.
Well, proof's in the pudding, my friend.
Wow. All right. Few swings with the KP here. That was not a 52. Oh my Lord.
Let me get you.
Oh yeah. That's nice. Much higher compression on this, by the way, so not really apples to apples, but way bigger sweet spot, way bigger barrel, a lot more range, but the DeMarinis are a bit hotter just because they're at way lower compression right now. Oh yeah. Dude, I still like the KP a bit. Just I know this is gonna last longer, you know. All right, guys. So there's the new Nautalais from DeMarini. You got the end load Dale Brungardt, then you got the mid load here. So in the question of end loaded versus balanced, kind of unique setup here. So as far as DeMarini's balance bats go, in my opinion, DeMarini makes the hottest balance bats. You got an alloy handle and a red hot freaking barrel on this thing, to where you can hit the ball out of the yard with just a toothpick of a bat. This and the Lady Cartel are probably my two favorite balance bats of the year. But endload's kind of a different story, because like with a bat like the KP, it's got absolute thump. You just need a little bit more endload to make it happen. Whereas like some of the balanced Miken and Worths, I don't like those quite as much. Like the Red Mach 1, wasn't a huge fan, but the balanced DeMarinis are heat, man. However, we both, I mean, Chad and I both felt like the endload was just better for our swing, man. And it just makes for a much smoother swing, and in my opinion, just a lot more consistent contact. Again, if you're a guy that just wants barrel control and just flicks the hands at the ball, and if you like a balanced bat, this is the hottest balanced bat in the game for sure. But personally, I just think it's a better swing when you swing a little bit of endload. I still would say I probably like a half-ounce endload typically, but with DeMarini's, man, the half-ounce endloads swing very, very light. So this was pretty damn perfect. We hit the hell out of the ball with this thing. This was Chad's favorite of the day. I actually kind of like these more though, honestly. So the Cartel, I'm realizing with these advanced performance composite barrels, so like the Twisted Mistress, the Malice, the Cartel, the Lady Cartel, is almost like an exaggerated extreme version of the Nautalai. They go through their compression like almost even faster, and they're even hotter, I feel like. When we busted out those 52 pluses, I feel like I was hitting the ball hardest with the Cartel actually compared to the Nautalais. These probably will break a bit sooner. However, guys, again, pretty much every Nautalai we swing, you have like a cosmetic crack there. And so what happens here, I've asked a lot of people, and I think I've kind of got to the bottom of it. Basically, it's just like a bunch of rolls of composite. It's rolled and rolled and rolled. And this crack here is basically just the end of the roll. So think of like, you know, a roll of aluminum foil. This is like the outer layer kind of peeling back a little bit. So the actual composite itself isn't breaking yet, but it's just like the way the bat's set up, it's almost like this necessary evil where this little first layer starts peeling back, and that's why you'll see it get wider and wider and wider and wider. But when Nautalais actually break, it'll like you'll see it on like the other side, it'll like shark tooth or something like that. Like you'll see an actual break. It's not going to be because of this, but you are going to have that annoying seam just throughout the barrel. Pretty much like in all reality though, that kind of just means the bat is broken in. Like with the red bat over here, let me go grab it. I don't know if you can see it super well, but yeah, there it is again. That cosmetic crack, same freaking thing. And it's testing at about 230. Probably both of these are pretty close to that now, pretty close to that pass fail mark, but it hangs out there for a little bit. And you're just gonna have that annoying cosmetic crack, but when they actually break, it's gonna probably happen somewhere else on the barrel. It's just kind of annoying. And a lot of people think that means it's broken, but you can still definitely use those after that crack happens. The Cartels though, that doesn't happen. These APC barrels, they're just gonna spiderweb and finally break. But dude, I think I honestly like them better. If I want a DeMarini, it's because I want short-term performance, right? And I'd probably honestly go with one of these, or like the Lady Cartel or the Vanilla Gorilla. Just absolutely heat, man. If I have like an unlimited home run tournament and I need a short-term bomb hitting bat for it, I'm probably getting something like this. But guys, again, if you want sweet spot and longevity, I'm still going with the KP. That's why a bat like this, either this or the Mach 1 Orange, is gonna remain my gamer personally, just because the sweet spot is a lot bigger and it's just gonna last a lot longer and it's gonna hold its compression a lot better. So the good news is literally all of these bats, at least, so these are gonna drop on October 21st. There's a few left on Headbanger's site. You can get $40 off with the promo code BAT Bros on that guy, and Headbanger has a ton of these left, I believe. You can get $40 off this guy as well with the promo code BAT Bros. So we got the hookup on any of these. Again, $40 off on either of these Nautalais if you want them. And guys, lastly, with this new stamp coming, they're not gonna make any more 220s, but if you don't play conference ball, you can still use these bats for 2 more full years. So my honest advice, stock up so you have enough bats to last you 2 years with these 220 stamps, because people are gonna figure it out and they're gonna start buying them out. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for hanging out today. I mean, you're looking at 5 of the best bats in the game right now. I personally just like the sweet spot and longevity of a Miken and Worth right now, but that Cartel is heat, bro. So we'll bring these out with some exit-velo testing soon. But guys, thanks for hanging out today. You can check out what we got going on behind the scenes over on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok over at Slowpitch Bat Bros. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. We'll see you next time.